Satan is not a bad guy.
Christianity wouldn't exist.
Satan, or the devil, or Lucifer, he doesn't want you to do evil. Black magic is a racist term. You know what the demons do? Hey there, my fellow spooky stickers. Welcome to another episode of Paranormal Tuesdays. My name is Sissy or Mia, depending on which alter ego decides to show up. And I'm a psychic witch, medium, clairvoyant, clairaudient. Basically, a jack of all trades when it comes to the paranormal. Like, who needs a ghostbuster when you got me, right? Every other Tuesday, we sit down and we're reacting to paranormal investigations on the tube, and I'm telling you what I can see, hear, and feel, and what I feel like doing right or wrong in the house. But also on Wednesdays and Sundays, we have Spellwork Sundays and Witchcraft Wednesdays, where we talk about everything about spellwork, witchcraft, tarot, angels, demons, and all that jazz. So if that's something you are into, then make sure you hit that subscribe and bell icon so you won't miss any of those series. So if you have any suggestions or questions about any of those series, then make sure to drop them down below or in the Google Docs that I have made, which you can find in the comments pinned and in the description. But I did say after the whole 𝐶𝐸𝐴 Conjuring series that I would also do overnights. So you've seen the thumbnail. I always get pissed off with Elton. And let's go, shall we? Yeah, let's go.
Stories, all of us together. And after that, it'll just be all of us in the house. Great. Since the last time we were here, they have now discovered that there is a non-human entity in the basement.
We haven't even started. They have discovered that they have a non-human entity in the basement. Do you want me to continue my rant from part 3 of Simon Colby's Conjuring House? That I'm saying there are non-human things down there. There is a non-human entity down there that has screamed me the fuck out. We have discovered that there is a non-human entity in the basement. Yeah, no shit, I've said that on the first fucking Conjuring House, you dumb shits. Are you surprised? Aren't you surprised? I'm fucking not. You know what? I had the whole run on the part 3, Simon Colby's. If you haven't watched it, I will link it up here. Are you surprised? I am not. And when I'm saying I'm fucking good at something, it's because I actually know it and I have proof of it. And I get proven right again and again and again and again.
Ooh. That's a good idea. Comment how long do you think Matt will survive in the Conjuring House?
20 minutes.
6 minutes, 42 seconds.
I'm gonna go higher. I'm gonna go 10 minutes.
I'm gonna go 10 minutes, 6 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, now it's getting better, I guess, what I can see, but obviously. What was the little boy called? What was the little boy called? He's there. He thinks he looks so stupid. But it's I get it. But the little boy is there.
This is the basement. It's got fucking scratches on the door.
Also, it does indeed have like 2 entrances.
Well,
I'm a surprise.
Because I was like, what? Wasn't it like right in front of the
well.
Whoa.
door?
I
Like
just-
actual entrance of the Conjuring House.
It is.
You know, buddy. Good to see you.
Good. How you doing?
I did not like these guys at the Warren Museum.
Nice to see you. How you doing? Hey.
Oh, that vice-like grip of yours.
Yeah.
It's like a
Matt.
Hello there.
Should we go inside, talk more in there, and get out of the rain?
Definitely.
Let's do that. Let's go inside.
The Conjuring House, arguably the most infamous haunted home in the world that inspired one of the most famous horror movies of all time. Yet the terrifying events within the movie are only a fraction of the true horror that takes place here every single day. A non-human demonic entity lurking in the basement.
I would usually tell them off for calling it a demonic entity because it is a non-human entity that doesn't make them demonic. It could be whatever else, non-human, right? Non-human means it could be a fucking dog, okay? But from my UPG, again, unverified personal gnosis, from my UPG, that is demonic, because it was supposed to be trapped by 𝐵𝐵𝐿ZEBUB, which they have been hearing a lot. It was supposed to have been trapped by 𝐵𝐵𝐿ZEBUB, but people are stupid. Part 2 of my summit called this Conjuring House, I had a mental breakdown as to how mediums are fucking stupid. People opened up shit that got released from hell, from the demonic hell. So that's why I'm not going on a tangent about it, because that is indeed demonic, at least from what I've seen. It could be something else entirely as well, but what I've seen and what has traumatized me, it is demonic. Yeah, let us continue.
Also into ritual magic. I was actually a Satanist back then.
Really?
Yeah, I got his skull.
Really?
Human skull that you saw in the museum.
Yeah.
The star in the middle.
No
Yeah.
way, that was yours.
That's his.
That's
Yeah,
yours?
that was from when I was a practicing Satanist. Practicing, never got perfect at it. I did that for a few years, and
Nice.
it would be dramatic to say that I had some awakening and got away from all that, but I did it for a while, and that was enough. Became my own thing, and I was a Luciferan.
What is your definition of Satanism?
So let's cut to the chase and call it what it is: ritual magic, Satanism, and earth religion. It's a religion of the flesh, the mundane, not of the spirit. It's the opposite of spirit. It's humanism with black clothes and black candles.
I gotta bring them down sometimes.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think it left its imprint because I'm still interested in that. If some Satanists invited me to their ritual chamber, I wouldn't say no. I would tell myself, I'm investigating. Don't
Can
get
you
me
also
wrong.
invite us if you get that?
See, I like this guy. Because, yeah, he was a Satanist. Yeah, he found Jesus or whatever. But he doesn't piss on Satanism. He doesn't say, like, yeah, Satanism is this bad thing. He never once said it. He never implied it. He's like, okay, that's fine. You practicing one religion and finding out this is not your thing, that doesn't mean you have to shit on the other religion too. I know sometimes, yeah, I do look like I'm shitting on Christianity, right? Because I was part of it and stuff. I respect it. In its core, I respect it. Like I said, I'm working with a Christian saint and an archangel. Christianity and a religion, the point of them is to give people hope, to give people like, you know, there is more to life, or there is an afterlife, you know, something to bring them hope, something to empower them. And Satanism, in my thing, is empowering. Like you said, it's of the flesh, it's of the human thingy. It's telling you, you are here right now. You need to worry about this stuff right now. You need to empower yourself right now. What is in the afterlife, you need to worry about in the afterlife. You are right here, right now. We have to make sure you're getting empowered right here, right now. Yeah, and just because they like wearing like black clothes and having black candles, that doesn't make them good. Black candles and black is associated with banishing. So if you want to do an exorcism, you are trying to banish a negative entity. You use black candles. Black is associated with banishing. Okay? Black is not bad. Especially when we say black magic, which I don't like using, and I can make a whole video about it if you want me to talk about it, which will go on Witchcraft Wednesdays. Black magic is a racist term. It is a racist term. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna ramble on too much about this, but I like this guy because he doesn't shit on it, and he's not like the other guy, Dan, whatever his name was. He was shitting on Satanism because he doesn't know what it is. Because a church has told him this is it. And he's like, yeah, Satan is bad. Right? So, I like that guy. I like that guy. Yeah.
Did you get like a plus
I
one?
wouldn't.
Or a plus, a plus
three.
four? A plus
I
three.
think,
A plus
I think
three.
anybody
Yeah,
who
plus
investigates
three.
wants to see something like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
especially them. They
I-
all want to.
and there is a lot of that has happened. I'm sure still does.
Oh, really? Actually?
Yeah. The Carl Drew murders in Bedford Falls in the early 1980s. That was a satanic cult.
The Fall River murders were a series of 3 homicides that took place in Fall River, Massachusetts from October by satanic cults.
And there were 2 murders and a beheading. They believe in Satan in a very literal sense. The more evil you do, the more Satan will bless you and empower you. And they never have good endings because that is.
I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. Satan, or the devil, or Lucifer, he doesn't want you to do evil. Satan is not a bad guy. Just because he fell from heaven, I've done a video on it. Angels and demons, I've done a video on it. Just because he fell from heaven, because he wanted free will and humans to have free will, does not make him bad. Just because Satan, the devil, Lucifer, is advocating for free will and you to question everything that is going on in your reality, that doesn't mean he is evil. Okay? That does not mean he is evil. Lucifer, which is very often associated with being Satan or being the devil, or, you know, he is the light bringer. That's what Lucifer means. Light bringer. He wants to bring the light. He wants to enlighten you? Maybe? He doesn't want you to kill people. He doesn't want you to kill goats. Just because there is fucked up Satanists out there, that doesn't mean that Satan or Lucifer is bad. I had a whole ass fucking rant about it on the Warren Museum, and I'm having it again now. Because I am a demonolatress. I am working with demons on a very close level. And especially with Samnog, it's a very, 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 very close relationship. You know what the demons do? They help me have confidence in myself. They help me speak up for what I feel is right. They make me speak up for myself. They make me have boundaries. They make me not let other people step on me and me being the fucking doormat. Is that evil? Is that evil? Comment down below. I'm not gonna continue on that rant. If you want the full ass rant, like I said, I will link the thing at the Warren Museum down. I will link the Satan, the devil, demon, fuck me, the demon versus angel talk. This is a paranormal thingy. If you want me for anything to talk about more, the comment sections are down there. The Google Docs are down there. Let me know what you want me to talk about. I take it back. I take it back, and it took only 2 seconds. Nice.
They made it into the newspaper.
Oh, yeah?
But the police department were down. A friend and I went out there because the guy that found it.
Let's also talk about the fact that also Christianity was sacrificing goats. Let's also talk about how other religions were sacrificing animals to the gods. Right? It was for good luck, for childbearing stuff. Just because there are bad seeds out there, don't make it about the religion. Same with being a Muslim. Okay? Glad we had this talk.
They're right here.
Should we continue the session?
Yeah. Yeah, of course. I think
It's Abigail.
lights out if that's okay. Having a first?
Yeah.
Here we go. You'll be the first one to speak. So 3, 2. Are you happy that you have visitors in this home?
Yeah.
How many spirits are here with us tonight?
7.
Is there anyone in this room that you specifically would like to be alone with?
I heard Elton.
Is there anyone in this room that you specifically would like to be alone with? Bringing parties to the girls that lived in this home and for their mother. You want to play a game with us tonight? You spoke to us and we heard you.
The last one, that Can You Hear Me Now? I felt it was from Abigail. But all the other... Look. Yes, they sounded very creepy, right? And the screaming just like... Yet, I don't get Dave, but I don't also get bad vibes. I get more like trickster vibes rather than evil vibes from that one. It's more like it's doing it to fuck with them, not because it actually will do it. But yeah, the last one, that Can You Hear Me Now, was more like Abigail's, because sound like very muffled and whispery. Yeah, I don't like it. Obviously it is creepy. The responses, yeah. Fucking screaming blew off my ear hole. My eardrum ear hole. Anyway. Yeah. That's it.
And when I say when the girls will hide in the closet, and in the middle of the night they will lock this door here purposely for when the father came home at night. The girls were hiding from him because he's trying to get into the room. Was their father the demon? That's just my theory. I mean, I'm putting nothing to it. It's just a theory, but a lot of the evidence.
It's a good theory.
Do you believe in manifestation, or what some refer to as like an egregore, where you put so much thought and energy into there actually being, and you create it?
Yes, that can happen both in the paranormal sense, but also in your day-to-day life. That is what I am talking about on my second channel, on the manifestation channel. When you put so much thought and energy into something, it will manifest in one way or the other. I think I'll find it out and I will put it on the screen, but I think there was a research done where basically there was like a normal house, nothing wrong with it, and they just started spreading rumors that this was haunted by this specific soldier, was it? I don't remember exactly what it was. Nothing wrong with it, but the more the people talked about it, the more energy they put in it, the more the people believed that there was someone haunting that place. That person, there was no historical thingy of him ever existing, that person started haunting that place. You manifested a complete new thing into haunting a place. That's why I'm saying people are fucking stupid and they're opening portals to places they don't know and things they don't know are coming out, and I'm like, eee! So, and that can not only happen, like I said, with the paranormal stuff. I bet to you now, I want you to be thinking for the rest of the day, for the rest of the fucking day, I want you to be thinking and believing that you will see 3 yellow cars. 3. Not 1, not 2, not 5. 3. For the rest of the day, just think and believe that you will be seeing 3 yellow cars. Let me know how that went. I bet my ass you will see 3 yellow cars. And that's the way our mind works. Even all the goddesses, and I'm willing to bet to you, even your precious ass Jesus, they exist only because we paid attention to them. Imagine if no one actually paid attention to Jesus. They just saw him as like a lunatic and whatnot. Would Christianity exist if no one paid attention to him? Christianity wouldn't exist. The same way with everything else. Like, at first, we didn't know what rain was. We did not know what rain was, so we're just like, oh my god, rain, we cannot explain it, so that is a god. Then the gods of rain started popping up. We didn't know what spring was. Must be a god. Then all the goddesses of spring popped up. It's because we put our mind to it and we created that stuff. So in the end, who is the god? If not us, because we created all these other powerful beings just by thinking about it. And now going back to the paranormal stuff, an energy, yes, can create very malevolent stuff. You know, if, like I said, even though I don't like him, his theory would make sense. And, you know, it's just a theory. Like you said, it's not confirmed nor denied. But still, if it was that case, that energy would have created stuff. There was fear in those women's, in those girls' lives. And combined with it being on soil that is, you know, all of that come together is just a recipe for a disaster, really. So there wasn't much on these two parts. Yeah, not much to say. I'm not gonna go on the run about Satanism and Christianity and yeah. I've done that like twice now, so obviously I'll see the next 2 parts. Is it 2 parts, 3 parts? I think it's 2 parts. I'll combine them into one. Yeah, there's no much to say. Not much. But that's usually the case with Overnight. They just fucking drag it for longer than it needs to. And when they were making the longer form, I was like, well, an hour passed and nothing has happened. There's just fuck all. Barely any investigation. Just joking around and stuff. But I'm just like, leave that for the TFIL channel. Like, again, you also want to entertain. Like, keep it for the TFIL. Overnight is supposed to be paranormal thingy. Right? If I spend 1 hour of my time out of the 3 fucking hours you might have up just fucking getting bored of my life, what's the point? That is also the reason why I had to make a second channel. Cause I don't wanna fucking waste people's time. Get your shit together. Overnight, please. Anyway, if you have any suggestions as what you would like me to react to or talk more about, again, everything is down in the description and in the comments down below. But other than that, don't be stupid, and I will see you next week. Bye.